Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dion. We start here with chapstick. This is the Crazy Troll Nation, and this video is gonna be nuts. I do curse on my channel sometimes. I was going to say something else. The troll, because there is no such thing, and just to make a little bit of fun of the perfection aspect of the beauty community, I want for us to embrace our natural features. Enhance them if you want to. We love playing in face paint, but try not to feel like you need to fit into the industry standards of what beauty is. Try not to feel like you need to use a certain brand, a certain tool, apply it a certain way, or you feel or think your makeup doesn't look bomb. No. Self-acceptance, self-love, that's what we do here. I'll show you what else you'll see on this channel. Y'all, this video is crazy and I'm excited for it, but I'm also just like, what the fuck? You can see from the title, we're going to do comparison swatches with the Adept Cosmetics palette over just Fenty primer and over the primer and a black base. And I didn't pull it out, but now I did. It's right here. So I did cut my hair and take a shower. And actually, I didn't even brush my hair. Can you tell? Probably not. I don't have on any skincare, and it's a good thing because I'm going to do swatches on my face. Clown me if you want to. I showed my homegirl, and I sent her an IG DM, and she was just like, yo. We did a collab with the Heather Austin palette. In a way I feel bad, but in a way I don't. And I was starting to say I should post this next week for Throwback Thursday, but because we're also talking about Plain Jane, which is throwback, because it's not new at all. So anyway, love the packaging. This is what it looks like on the inside right now. Because, let me put the plastic back in there. Because you'll see what I felt about that. So that looks like that because, let me find something to put over the mirror. This is Plain Jane. So can you see what I did here? The Heather palette shadows are smaller in size, and so you could tell which ones are from the Heather palette. So we're going to swatch this eye bag, y'all, my double bag side. And it's a shadow over here. Ooh, let me cover that back up. So these are the Plain Jane shades. And so that's 5. And then we're also going to do 6, 7, 8. These 3 are from the Heather palette. And I remember saying before that I didn't reach for the Plain Jane palette often, even though I do like the looks I did with it, both without a base and with the base. And when I was looking at the Heather palette and thinking, okay, what can I swap out? And it was unfortunate that the pans were not the same size. But I realized the reason that I wasn't reaching more for Plain Jane is because they were lighter tones. And I like me with darker eyeshadows, deeper, richer colors. And even though the colors were stunning, for my skin tone, I just wanted something to pop more than just a bunch of shine. And I know some people live for the shimmer shimmer. I do like shimmer shimmer, but I like me with rich and bold colors as well as the shimmer shimmer. And I realized when I was using Plain Jane, it was mostly these shades here because they pop more on my skin tone and undertone. And so this is what we have. And I also thought about what would go together. And I did like, well, you saw the Heather palette. So when I went through, did swatches of all of Plain Jane, all of Heather, and figured out what I was going to put where. And I don't know what to do with my Plain Jane shadows because I don't have a home for them. So I just have them on top of a piece of paper and a piece of paper on top. I don't have a palette to put them in. And so I do want to give them a home, but I don't know how to package to ship them to someone. And so let me know what you think I should do. For instance, oh, I have a magnetic palette I can send you I'll take those off your hands for you. That type of thing. Because I don't really want to just buy a magnetic palette, but also I don't want those shadows to just sit there, and I know I'm not going to use them because I haven't been. These are the ones I was mostly using. And so what we're going to do, I'm going to do one shade primer. Well, I'm going to prime everything, and on one side put the base on top of the primer. So I'm going to do 1 shade, 2 shade, 3, 4, 5, 6. The brushes I pulled out to do this to blend out the primer, this to apply the black base, and these are the brushes we're going to use for the shadows. And I specifically picked out dense brushes because these are multi-chrome, dual chrome. And so we have, this is a newer brush from Crown, and that's really dense. We have 4 Hourglass, and we have 2 of the Esom V27. Did I say that right? Yeah. I'm tired, y'all. I'm always tired. There's always something with me, like always. And we have a hella old Sephora cream shadow brush, and this is number 25. I have had this brush over 15 years. I lie to you not. This is an awesome brush. So that's what we're going to do. So my Fenty go-to primer, I'm just going to smear it on my face. And so I'm glad I didn't do my skincare after my shower and washing my hair, because then I would be wasting, because the skincare I use, most of it is expensive. And so to put it on and then take it right back off, I'm just like, And so that's there. So I think I don't know. We'll see what's going to go where. And we're just going to smear this over here. And I think it will be nice to see them side by side. And forgive me because I forget who specifically wanted to see over a black base versus not. And it was a question I asked, because y'all know, if y'all been here for more than 3 videos, I'm always asking questions. And one of the questions was, do you want to see Plain Jane over just the primer and also over a primer or a base, like as a comparison? And the answer was yes. And so that's this video. Do I want to do my chin too? I don't know what's going where, but yeah, let's just smear this all over. And I'm thinking to just use a bigger brush than this one, so I'm going to put that away, and we're going to take this brush, and we're just going to, and this is a brush I sometimes use for face primer, so we're just going to y'all, I am just entertaining myself. I hope you're entertained as well, and I do hope that this video is helpful. I know, well, I believe it's going to be hella entertaining, and so that's what we're going to do. So we have 8 shades, so well, let's just get to it. So this is MAC Paint Pot in Black Mirror, and so we're going to do primer, and then base, primer, and then base. I gotta make sure I do enough for 6. What's it, 6? Y'all, why I can't remember? Let me count again. I don't. This is why I went into social sciences and not hard sciences like math. Let me figure out somebody's brain. Don't let me try to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, so that's only 2. Oh Lord. So 2, 3, 4. 5. 6. That was kind of close. Did I have? Yeah, I do have primer down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I told you I have issues. 7. This isn't. Yeah, this will still work, because instead of side by side, it'll be top and then bottom, or bottom and top. All right. Why do I feel like I should be on The Lion King? Trying to see if I have enough primer. So we may have to do these under, because I guess I could just put some right there. All right. Thank you for being here and helping me figure out where stuff is going. So I am just gonna, because we're gonna put a shade here. So these shades will be on top. All right, now I do need a smaller brush. So we're just gonna blend this out for right here. I do like the side by side though, but my forehead is big, but it ain't that damn big. So we're going to take, and I did put labels, I don't want to blind you, but I did put a label here and down here with the order of all the shades in here. This is ACI 1, and this is just over the Fenty primer. We want to go back in, and again. All right, now we're going to take that same shade, same brush, and put it over the black base. And we're going to tap it. I know some people use their fingers. I don't like to do that, so that's why I'm not doing it. And the shifts look so different, but I'm going to just keep going. So I'm going to put that brush down, and we'll take a closer look at the end. Oh, my face is feeling tight. This is ACI 2. And we're going to just put that here. Please do not flake in my eye. Thank you. This is a really soft one. And we're going to put that same shade. What the farfanugan? Yo. And I apologize for not showing you. This is ACI 1. That's that top one. This up here. This is ACI 2. That's this and this. What the what? So if there was any doubt, because the first few looks I did not use a base, and someone suggested it. Let me just keep going because it's okay. ACI 3, this one right here. And I am using a different brush for each shade. So this one we're going to put right here. That one kind of disappears. And now same shade. Oh my god. Yo. That is insane. Putting that brush down. ACI 4. This one right here. Yo. And we're going to put that on this side. Oh my lord. As you can tell, I'm just like, whoa. That same shade, ACI 4. This is a soft one as well, because I'm getting like brush dips in here from just swiping the brush in it. It's like moving in the pan. Oh. Say it with me. Oh. If you did that, put a thumbs up emoji. Or just like the video anyway, because this is an... okay, brush down. We're going into ACI 5. This is one of my favorites. Because look at that. It's green and then... Ooh. This one is not as soft as the other ones, but it is very creamy. And if you look at the texture of it, it does look smooth, where these do look a little chunky. This one looks smooth too, but not as smooth as this one. But these two in particular are chunk muffins, and those are extremely soft. So again, this is this one. And we're going to put that here. Same shade. Oh, wow. Wow. This is video chat. And we're going to put that here. Oh, wow. What? And it is creating dips from the brush. See, it just chunked off. Flaked off, it chunked off. I just be saying stuff. And the whole pan is moving inside the compact because it's too small for it. So it's actually like shifting around. Yeah, this may be one you have to pat because yeah, I'm not finishing that sentence on purpose. So that is that one. Put that brush down. Take a clean one. See how it shifted? Because I had them all like in the corner. Yeah, it shifted. So we're going into this one, which is Atlas. Which is yeah, there you go. And this one is soft as well, but it's creamy like how this one is. Sorry for those glares. Yeah, we're on this side. I'm making that noise because I want it just to wipe on, and it's not. I make noises sometimes because I want to say something and I'm pausing to think of how it'll sound, and I decide not to say it, but something is still bubbling in me. Same shade, Atlas. And so instead of saying something, I just make noise. Let's just keep going. Last one, putting that brush down. We're going into to you know who that's for, inside joke. Smith. We're going into Smith, which is this shade here. And so you can see why me liking darker tones, I picked. I'm sorry, it wasn't picking up on the brush. Why I picked the shades that I picked. Same shade. It does seem to glide over the base better than just the eyeshadow primer. All right, so this is what we have. Those are all 8 shades. Let's look at the forehead first. ACI 1, ACI 2, ACI 3, ACI 4, these two. It almost disappears just over the primer. ACI 5 is these two that almost look the same. It's a little darker over the base, but for the most part, they do kind of look the same. These two. Video Chat are these two. And so it does have a shift. It's brown. Well, without the base, it's orange. And that's how it looks in here. And when you turn, there's a green brown here at the bottom. There's brown and then green. That is interesting that just over the primer it looks like that, but over the base it's a multi-chrome. That's interesting. Atlas, that's these two right here, which over the base looks similar to ACI 4. So this is Atlas, these two. Over the base it is more blue and then maybe like a royal blue, whereas just over the primer it looks blue and then a purple. And that's this one here, which is showing up like blue and purple. So that's interesting. So the base, I guess, makes the purple more eggplant depending on the lighting, because right here it just looks straight blue. But then the back end this way, it does look like an eggplant purple. That's interesting. And the last one is Smith, this one here, which is a dual chrome. Might be multi-chrome. I don't know. We'll see. So that's these two. Like this, they look kind of the same. When you turn, it is deeper over the base. But on here, it does just look like a dual chrome. Yeah, so you have the yellow and the green. So that is it for this experiment. I am going to go exfoliate my face. I was going to say scrub it, but I'm going to wash and then exfoliate. Let me know your thoughts about this. And this is here because I was forgetting what colors were where, and I thought this was ACI 4, which is this one. And I'm like, there's no way that was this. And so I put this here trying to get my numbering right. And so that's why this is here. So yeah, I did edit quite a bit out because I was like, wow. Anyway, so, yeah, this is interesting for me. And I am glad that I did this. And so thank you very much. You will see me in the next video and let me know your thoughts.